and get gunshots and all that.
We like reporters we see on the street because we was raised around this.
It's just like they try to hide what's going on and we tell it like it is, you know?
Well, no sugarcoating, nothing. This is where we from. This is how it is.
You had like East Coast groups, you know, they was yelling out the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. Nobody was yelling out Compton.
Me and him started out by being DJs a long time ago. We knew what people listen to in high school rap.
Me, Cube, and Easy, we do all the rapping. Dre and Yella, they do most of y'all producing, so it's kind of a team effort.
People think, yo, well, you gotta have a funky beat. The beat attracts you, you know, keeps you on the dance floor, but the lyrics are the main thing. They have this thing in Los Angeles, they call it the oldie show. They have every Sunday. I listen to that. I might hear something, I say, maybe we can use that. Sounds a little something.
The boys in the hood are always hard. We come talking that trash, we'll pour your car. No nothing in life, but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit.
We felt like we was under siege from all angles, you know, dealing with the Crips and Bloods, then you deal with the LAPD, crack cocaine, Reaganomics, the AIDS epidemic, the FBI, just all the forces coming after us. So we wanted to talk about what we knew about, which was what was going on around us.
Right about now, NWA quarters in full effect. Judge Dre residing. In the case of NWA versus the police department.
At the time, Daryl Gates and the LAPD was just out of control, you know. Back then, police could get away with anything. We just wanted to say what everybody wanted to say. I mean, I don't care what color you are, whatever it is. One time or another, you wanted to say, ask me.
Police coming straight from the underground. Young nigga got his back to the ground.
Black males is a target right now, so overseas. People like when we grew up back, got beat by the police all the time. You know, it ain't nothing new. And white men is like,
You know, the song was a song that, you know, we had no idea would become like a protest song all over the world. We picked up the mic, and that was the way we fought back. At the end of the day, we gotta stand up.
That's the way it goes in the city of Compton, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kendrick Lamar.
NWA, man. I said NWA, man. The world's most dangerous group. There's 5 members that I can recall having pivotal roles while forming this type of Voltron, y'all. First off, DJ Yellow, where you at? Tell Bob, man, Compton. His personality and charisma not only poured out into the company that was around him, but it showed whenever he got behind them turntables and production, providing some of the illest breaks, cuts, scratching, not only the most elite, I said elite, Compton MCs can spit over, you dig that? Anytime my boy Yella dropped that needle, you knew it was time to get busy, right? Right? MC Ren, the mother, can I cuss? MC Ren, the motherfucking villain, where you at, baby? The name was just not self-proclaimed, it was proven every single time we stepped behind that microphone. Hardcore lyrics that not only made you jump out your seat, but it felt like you was getting punched in the motherfucking head through them speakers, you dig that? A true code red every time you heard them rhyme, you dig that? So it was nothing but honesty, stroking from a true tone of a Compton resident, MC Ren, believe that, bro. 100. Yes, sir. Q, where you at, man? I said, hey, Q. Storytelling genius. Every bar had us hanging over our seats. Punchlines, delivery, detailed imagery made you get just a small glimpse of how it was growing up in the city of Compton, you dig what I'm saying? Q was always proven to be one of the greatest MCs to ever step behind the mic. And on a personal level, my debut album used the blueprint on how I wanted to approach it. That's for real, you dig what I'm saying? So salute to that. That's 100. Dr. Dre! The perfectionist, the producer extraordinaire, my mentor, you dig what I'm saying? This dude right here taught me a lot as far as never being satisfied with the work you do, on and off the record, whether I'm on the mic, whether I'm out in life in general. Always taught me that. Number two, make sure you take care of your music and your family each and every single day. I never forget the word. And since my first day meeting, you always gave me the energy saying, superstar. You never called me Kendrick Lamar. So that gave me to believe what I was doing and also make me have the energy of knowing that I was doing it right, and then I became it. So I appreciate you for that every time. And with that being said, not only on a personal level, when I met Dre, it was way before I actually met him personally. It was on the music end, you dig what I'm saying? So let me say this. Dre has provided NWA with unapologetic production made on high-level soundtracks for hardcore lyrics. You could never press play without having an extra pair of Kenwood speakers, you know what I'm talking about, woofers, you know what I'm saying, tweeters, you know what I'm saying, without having it blown out. Every single beat, hi-hat, snare made you break your neck, leaving Andre Young to be one of the most greatest producers of all time, and still to this day. Believe that, that's real. Last but not least, the legendary, the late great Eric Eazy-E Wright. Mastermind, a businessman, an incredible entertainer. His persona was unmatched. His confidence spoke with abundance. His high-pitched tone spoke to nations around the world, y'all. There was no better voice to point across other than Eazy-E. He is the gatekeeper of reality rap. He's the reason why I'm proud to stand on the stage and rep Compton. He's the reason why we're proud to have songs like Dope Man, Express Yourself. I said fuck the police, express yourself. Boys in the hood. These are the records that made LA known all across the world, you dig that? It was dubbed gangsta rap. But what it was for me, it was an intimate look at what was actually happening in our community in Los Angeles, and in Compton in particular. Chuck D once said rap and hip hop was the black CNN. NWA represent that to the fullest, am I right? Bringing inner city life to the forefront and making the world pay attention to our realities. Even myself, I looked around and I seen people NWA spoke for, whether it was my cousin, whether it was my uncle, claiming Compton crib, or came and bombed to Paru, they was all influenced. That's real, y'all probably don't know about that, they're looking at me like I'm crazy, but they know. They was all influenced and they was all, you know, had a deep impression, but one thing that was a big misconception, the impression wasn't just to go out and kill people. To be clear, to be very clear, the fact that a famous group can be looked just like one of us, can dress like one of us, talk like one of us, prove to every single kid in the ghetto that you can be successful and still have your voice while doing it. That was NWA. That was their true message. And I know each and every one of them said they never wanted to be role models, but look, the first time I seen Eazy bust through that screen out the jail cell on stage on We Want Easy, I felt like each and every single one of them was black superheroes where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Because it showed, like I said, people from our community can be on the television screen, be on the awards, and still have their voice and be real to themselves. So make some noise for that, because that's the realest thing. But as you know the history, a lot of people said it was too gangster. It was too much for them. But for me, it was honest. So I'm gonna put it like this. Being gangster symbolizes a hustle that you can change your reality. The true meaning of gangster. Being able to show what it takes to be the world's biggest music group. Being gangster is forming iconic labels, Ruthless Records, Death Row, Aftermath Records. Being gangster is branding out to becoming a movie star, a movie producer, and having your own son play you as a retrospect in your career. Straight out of Compton. Being gangster changes the way people listen to music by being so obsessed with sound that you create your own headphones and force people and fans around the world to listen to deep, intricate sounds the way you only hear. You dig that? Being gangster is partnering with the biggest tech companies in the world and launching groundbreaking music on a whole nother platform. So now, after 30 years of being heard, being gangster is being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my big homies, NWA, what's up?
First off, I want to thank Kendrick Lamar for those beautiful words. Kendrick Lamar is one of the best that ever did it, and it's not a doubt in my mind that he'll be on this stage one day in the future being inducted. You feel me? So yeah, it's been 30 years, exactly 30 years since we formed the group NWA. Back then, we weren't thinking about fame or fortune or anything like that. We were just some kids in the studio having fun, recording, you know what I mean? And these guys right here, these are the first people that I had the opportunity to record with before any business was involved. You know what I mean? Imagine that, recorded with no business involved. And I'm quite sure everybody in the music industry, especially those that make music, understand how precious those times are, you know? Back then, yeah, feel that. Back then, there were a lot of people against us and had problems with what we were saying, and I get it, I understand. You know, they weren't ready for us. The name of our group alone is shocking. Niggas with attitudes. You feel me? But this is proof. This is proof to all the kids out there growing up in places similar to Compton that anything is possible. Feel me? And me and the guys standing right here, we're absolutely no different or better than any of you. Feel me? Feel me? You just have to find that thing that's special about you that distinguishes you from all the others and apply true talent, hard work, and passion, and anything can happen. Now what I'd like to talk about, one of the first people who believed in me, the first person to invest in my talent. Me and this guy used to argue all the time in the studio, but at the end of the day, we both realized that we were out for the same goal, and that was to make great music. And I'm talking about Eazy-E. Make some noise for Eazy-E. There's no way that we'd be on this stage right now with NWA being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame without him. Real talk. I also would like to thank all the artists that I collaborated with throughout my career. These guys are like my angels, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say their names, there's too many of you guys, but you know who you are. I feel like I made some really great tracks